Will a mortgage pre-approval require a hard inquiry on your credit report? This is a very common question amongst homebuyers, and the answer is yes, and there are several reasons why. I understand why this comes up, and I know it can really feel like you're protecting yourself by not allowing the lender to pull a copy of your credit report, but I promise you, if you want to buy a home, not allowing the lender to do this is causing you more harm than good. I also understand why you wouldn't want your credit pulled, because you've been told, which is true, that inquiries can lower your credit score. But the thing is, for the purpose of a mortgage loan, when a mortgage lender pulls your credit report, it usually can only lower it up to about 5 points, sometimes less or sometimes not at all. So the scenarios where the decrease in your credit score directly caused by the inquiry cause your score to be too low for you to qualify for a loan are very few and far between. 5 points either up or down is usually not going to completely kill the deal or mess up your ability to qualify. It's a common belief that these inquiries are going to lower your score 20, 50, 100 points, but it's simply just not true. Here's the main reason why it's absolutely necessary for a lender to do a hard inquiry on your credit report. So when you want to get pre-approved for a home loan and learn your options, or maybe you want to determine if you have the ability to refinance your loan, the lender has to take a full detailed application. They have to make sure all the information is correct on that application, and they have to run your file through the automated underwriting system. It's basically a computer program that all of us lenders have to use, and it determines whether or not it's going to approve the loan. So the lender has to make sure they're calculating everything correctly, and you certainly need an expert for that. But once that's calculated, the job is not done there. The lender has to run it through that automated underwriting system, and the only way they can do that is having a credit report pulled in the loan origination software. So without having that credit report, a lender can give you general ideas of what you qualify for, but even if they're a seasoned expert and they've been doing this stuff for years or decades, they can't truly give you a correct answer on what you qualify for until they have that credit report pulled and they have that system run. I've been in the mortgage business for over 10 years, and take my advice, you definitely don't want to leave this one to chance. You want to make sure that the lender is able to run that file through the underwriting system and ensure that you'll be approved. Plus, this credit report is going to show the most up-to-date information, and they can accurately calculate all your debts and any of your credit obligations, which also have a huge impact on your ability to qualify. Additionally, if there are any errors showing up on your credit report, which can happen, maybe there was some collection account from some creditor you had nothing to do with that shows up and you didn't know it was there. So maybe you thought your credit score was 800 and it's actually 650 because of that collection. Well, the lender can address that ahead of time and make sure it doesn't come back to haunt you at the last minute when you're trying to get into a home. So if a lender pre-approves you for a home loan, but they have not pulled a copy of your credit report, they're not actually giving you any good information because they haven't verified all the correct information to ensure that you will actually qualify for the loan. I've been doing this a long time, and please take it from me. This is the same advice I would give to a close family member or a best friend. Your reluctance to have your credit pulled by a lender when you want to know your home loan options is not doing you any favors. It's making it more difficult for you and your whole situation and your ability to buy the house. So if you want to know your home loan options, the sooner the lender can take an application from you and pull a full copy of your credit report, the better off you'll be.